Om Shanti. Morning Murli. Madhuban Murli 2023 July 29. Essence. Sweet children, take Srimad from Shiv Baba at every step. Give all your news to the Father through Brahma. Question. Why is it that while being children of the one Father, some children have intellect filled with love, whereas the intellect of others have no love? Answer. The children who maintain full connection with Bap Dada, those who intellect have no doubt about anything, and who relate their true charity to Shiv Baba through Brahma, are the one with loving intellect. However, if you sulk with Brahma or your Brahmin teacher due to any reason and do not write to Baba because you think that you have no connection with Brahma and that you only have to remember Shiv Baba, it means that Maya has caught hold of your intellect. Such ones are those whose intellects have no love. Son, my heart says thanks to the one who has given me support. Om Shanti. Details. The Father also gives thanks to the children. The Father thanks children who are his helpers and also praise them. You children have now come to know that the unlimited Father has come. The Father enters the impure world. They sing, O purifier, come. When the purifier does come, he would surely come to establish the pure world of heaven, in which every few human beings live. Praise is sung of this pure world. There is no one who calls out in the pure world. It is only in this impure world that people call out. Devotees consider themselves to be impure. Truly, it is only in Bharat that there was the pure kingdom of deities. There was purity in Bharat. They were very wealthy and happy. Now they are unhappy. Shiv Baba sits in the body of Brahma and explains. Therefore, you also have to remember the body of Brahma. If children go far away, for instance, if you go back to your hometown, you should write a letter to your unlimited Father, who is also your bridegroom. You have to write to Shiv Baba through Brahma. Shiv Baba cannot hear without Brahma. You have to remember Shiv Baba through Brahma. There are some children who think that they do remember Shiv Baba, that they have no connection with the Sakar form. Nevertheless, since Shiv Baba is here, you definitely have to write a letter to Baba through this one. You have to give your news to Shiv Baba through Brahma. It is sung that there are those who have loving intellect at the time of destruction, and there are those who have no love in their intellect at the time of destruction. Love for whom? For Shiv Baba through Brahma. There are also some who have such foolish intellect that they say that remember Shiv Baba anywhere. Shiv Baba says that by remembering him your boat will go across. But where is he? He is definitely here in this one's body. He is teaching you through this one. How do you write a letter to the incorporeal one? Brides write letter to their bridegroom. and bridegrooms write letter to their brides. From the beginning of the golden age to the end of the iron age, human beings have been writing letter to human beings. Souls now meet the Supreme Soul and so they write letter to him. They talk to the incorporeal Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul. Therefore, they have to stay in connection through Brahma. Only when you write a letter to Shiv Baba through Brahma would Shiv Baba understand that you truly are remembering him. Maya catch hold of the intellect of some so that they become body conscious and they do not even write a letter. They forget. Now at the time of destruction, none of their intellect has love, whereas the Pandavas' intellect have love. Those people think that the God of the Gita is Sri Krishna. Acha, even if it were Sri Krishna, you would still have to write to him. You also have to write to Shiv Baba. You definitely have to take Srimad. Some say that they too remember Shiv Baba. However, they cannot receive advice without the corporeal Brahma. Very good. And first class children write that their yoga is with Shiv Baba and that they will continue to help him. However, you cannot claim your inheritance from the grandfather except through Father Brahma. You have to take advice at every step. Such news comes to Baba. They sunk with Brahma or their Brahmin teacher and Maya completely turns their face away. You should understand that you have to take Srimad from Shiv Baba at every step and ask Baba what you should do under those circumstances. Baba always asks you children whether you are happy and content. One is physical illness and the other is spiritual illness. Some never write to tell Baba that they are happy, that Maya is not attack them. Acha, although he known everything, you still have to take direction from him. Am I right or am I wrong? Is this matter? When you do not have accurate yoga, you do wrong thing. The children who have loving intellect at the time of destruction have to come to the Father. The Father is sitting here. There are many whose intellects have no love at the time of destruction. And so they become confused and start performing wrong action. You cannot carry on doing anything without taking Srimad. They cannot reach their destination on their own without a guide. How can anyone go there if they do not know the way? A guide hand is definitely needed. One needs support when learning to swim. Swim so too. Baba continue to caution you children. Even if you have doubt about any aspect, at least stay in connection with this one. After all, it is through this one that you receive direction from Shiv Baba. Baba has explained this chariot, that is this throne, has specially been fixed for the immortal image. Baba says, I take the support of this one's chariot, that is his throne. Otherwise, I could never anyone at any time get the service done that I want done. Baba has explained, if someone worship Hanuman, I grant him a vision of that. I give him the reward of his devotion. If I grant him a vision of Hanuman, his devotion would be totally for that one. he would only hold on to him. Baba has selected a very experienced chariot. He was a jewel merchant. This is the business of the imperishable jewel of knowledge. Only when I enter this chariot, every cycle, can I carry out this task. He creates Brahma through Brahma, who create Brahmins through Brahma. Just as Christians are created through Christ, the names are very similar. Therefore, I have to enter the chariot of Brahma. I sit here and tell you the story of this one's birth. The first birth is that of Sri Krishna. I come at the end of the last of his many births. I tell you all of these things accurately. If anyone asks, tell them Brahma is definitely needed first, because only then can Brahmin be created through him. The physical father of humanity is needed. The father of humanity cannot exist in the subtle region. Brahma, the father of humanity, is needed here. I only come in Bharat when it is the time of extreme darkness. The devotion of half a cycle is now ending. They sing, O purifier, come. If annihilation were to take place, the world could not become pure. The word annihilation is wrong. I come when people have become very unhappy and impure. The pure world is the golden and silver age, and the impure world is the copper and iron age. Billions of human beings now exist here. That many will not be needed in the golden age. They have shown that missiles emerge from someone's stomach, through which they destroyed their own clan. People have said and made up such a story. Nothing emerges from anything's stomach. This is work for your intellect. Just see how much happiness people now have through science. Previously, there was no gas or electricity. Baba is experience. Baba says, I enter an old body. The body of Sri Krishna is not old. Sri Krishna is not impure. People call out, O purifier, come. Therefore, he really has to enter the impure world and an impure body. There are no pure body in the impure world. Here souls are tamopradhan and their body are also tamopradhan. It is said the golden age and the silver age. First there is the golden age, there the souls and the bodies are both pure. Later souls become impure. I come and make them viceless. Maya is such that they pull the ear of even good, first-class children. They then become upset with a Brahmin teacher or with Brahma and develop doubt and leaves. Maya turns their faces away. From having loving intellect, they become those with no love in their intellect. Then they stop studying with Shiv Baba. Some study, but they are unable to imbibe knowledge accurately. Therefore, Baba says, I does not matter. Simply make two things far. You have to remember Baba. Your intellect should now be here as well as up there in the home. That is the example of the journey. He said, give me what to do. Otherwise, I will eat you. Baba said, I give you the work for remembering me. If you do not remember me, Maya will eat you alive. You have to make time for remembrance. First of all, make a little time and your practice will then increase. Baba says, remain silent and simply continue to remember me. You know, Baba is up there as well as here. We have to return to Baba. You now understand that Baba has come into this one body. If you do not have remembrance, Maya will eat you alive. There are many stories that have been made up. Previously, you were senseless. Baba now explain, when I go back, you then become the master of the world. I talk to you souls. It is the soul in the body that passes exam. The Father now says, become soul conscious while living at home with your families. Consider yourself to be bodiless souls. The more you remember the Father, the more you will benefit. This is called yoga. Actually, it is remembrance. The love of you souls for the Father. You remember Him. A lover and beloved love each other. They have love for each other's body. Both the lover and the beloved are bodily beings. It is as though the beloved is standing in front of the lover. The beloved then sees the lover. You are now lovers of the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul. There is only the one beloved and all the souls are lovers. That incorporeal Father sits here and gives you direction through this corporeal one. You can neither see a soul nor the Supreme Soul. Yes, sometimes some are able to have a vision of a soul. Human beings are not able to understanding anything. Baba grants that a vision of light because they have faith in that. It was said the light is so bright that I cannot tolerate it anymore. Stop it. The eyes become red. Baba explains, I am a star, just as a firefly sparkles. In the same way, the soul comes out of the body like a star. Example of Vivekananda. However, people who are saved, I grant them a vision accordingly. Baba sits and explains. This is your devotion that has continued. So I grant you a vision accordingly. As is a soul, so is the Supreme Soul. But He is the ocean of knowledge. Each soul is a living being. All the sanskar are within souls. The Father also has the sanskar of carrying out the tasks of creation, destruction and sustenance. He is the Trimurti. No one knows Shiva Baba, and that is why they have forgotten to put Shiva, the creator, above the Trimurti. In fact, Trimurti Shiva is the god of the Gita. But people say Trimurti Brahma. However, there also has to be the creator of Brahma, Vishnu and Shankar. The names of Brahma and Shiva Baba are separate. Otherwise, whom do you call the creator? No one is able to understand this. The Father comes and explains to you children, you have loving intellect. Those whose intellect have no love become Kauravas. Although they come here, their status become much lower. What you can become by studying this at this present time? Baba said, children, if you want to become deities, you have to renounce bad things like poison. Only the one Father is the true Sadguru who can take you into liberation and liberation in life. Everyone has to go back at same time. It is not that someone can live and go away in between. They all have to play their whole parts. Then at the end, they all definitely have to return home like swarm of insects. This is also mentioned in the Gita. However, because it says that they are the versions of God Sri Krishna, the importance of the Gita has been lost. How do you go to the land of liberation if the Father did not come? Later, each of you comes at your one time to play your parts. This is a detailed explanation. However, in a nutshell, he says, remember me, that's all. God is one and all the rest are his children. You have now become Trikaldarshi. Acha, to the sweetest, beloved, long-lost and now found children, love, remembrance and good morning from the mother, the father, Bap Dada. The spiritual father says Namaste to the spiritual children. We should say Namaste, Om Shanti to the sweet father. Essence for Dharana. Number 1. In order to remain constantly happy and content, take advice from the Father at every step. Remember Shiv Baba through Brahma and also continue to give him your news. Number 2. Never have doubt about anything. Do not shook with your Brahmin teacher or Father Brahma and thereby stop studying. Keep your intellect constantly full of love. Blessing. May you spread rays of happiness into the world as an embodiment of happiness and become a master son of knowledge. Details. Just as the Father is ocean of knowledge and the ocean of happiness, in the same way, you have to become embodiment of happiness and embodiments of knowledge. Do not just speak about every virtue, but also experience them. When you are experienced in being embodiment of happiness, you will then spread rays of happiness into the world as a soul who is an embodiment of happiness. Just as the rays of the sun spread over the whole world, in the same way, when your rays of knowledge, happiness and bliss reach all souls, you will then be called a master son of the knowledge. Slogan. A Brahmin with a divine birth gives the experience of divinity through his words, thoughts and actions. Thank you. Om Shanti.